joy. Join me, roll out your mat, and get started.
Morning, everybody. So I'm setting up to lie down. Please lie down comfortably. Start maybe with your hands close to your body. If you're cold, you can put a blanket over you. Just relaxing for a little bit, sensing the energy, just doing nothing for a little bit. Closing your eyes if you can. Have my feet on the ground. Take a little scan, extra slow today to feel any tension, any congestion, any places where you can imagine the breath is not really reaching there or is allowed to be there. So just let the breath breathe your body and breathe the congestion, slowing it down really as slow as you can. Just use your nose, breathing through the nose, exhaling out through the nose. Feel the light subtlety as the breath comes in through the nose. Feel when the nostrils are touching by that first in breath, and how you feel the breath out through the nostrils. So subtle. Don't force anything. If you feel that you need to widen your legs, if you want to bring your knees together, if you feel any tension in your low back with the legs long, then put a little bolster, a couple of blankets behind the thighs. Allow yourself to transition to the practice of being here with your breath and being in the present moment. And we're going to send a little sensation to your low back, your lumbar area by curling and uncurling a little bit of cat-cow on the lumbar or the low back. So typically, not naturally, we have a little bit of a hole or a little tunnel. You can even sense it if you touch it, and then see if you can almost curl. Your tail comes in and you flatten, and then relax your hips and let it just go back to its normal, natural curve. And you can have your hands out, or you can have your hands on your low belly, and just do this about 6 times, really, really slowly. Feel that you flatten your back, and then allow your curve to relax and release, and allow these natural space behind your lumbar back, right here, right under the bottom of your rib cage, and flatten. So my back is flat. There's nothing. You cannot slide anything through. Flatten, push your feet, and then relax your hips. So it's a little bit of effort, and then relax it. And then effort, flatten. Try to relax your face and just allow the movement to be on your low back and the pelvis, and then relax. Okay, and then we're just going to do a little bit of the same concept of just tension and relaxing, just by pressing the palms, the bottom of your palms, to the beginning of your thighs. Push them out, push them away. It's almost like you're trying to straighten your arms, and then relax the effort, relax the thighs. It's like you're trying to send the legs and the hips far away. Your shoulders might even lift a little bit. And try to relax the arms, the shoulders, the face, and the effort. So pressing the thighs like you want to push them forward, away. Push them with your hands. Maybe straighten your arms and then relax everything. Relax it. Just nice and slow. One more. Pressing, pressing out, pressing away. And relax. Just relax. See how you created any tension. Relax your face, your pelvis, shoulders, jaw. It's allowed to create tension and then disconnect from the tension. That's also really good to disconnect from any other extra tension we don't need. I'm going to start with my bent leg. One leg is going to bend. So I'm going to just move the one that is closer to you. So I'm going to use my left leg. I'm just going to grab it. And I'm just going to just kind of jiggle it, like wiggle it, jiggle it, like bring it in. It's like you can even soften your foot, jiggle your foot, make it soft, jiggle it, and then see if you can jiggle your whole legs. Like you're soften your hip and your glute by just shaking it, and then bring it to your outside to your armpit, and then to the center, a little bit to the outer rib cage, and then center, and then one more, a little out and in. And I'm going to now have the leg extend slowly. Okay, and I'm going to send it 3 times forward. So a little bit of core, go really slow. My right leg is bent. I'm going to bring it in and extend it and reach forward. And then I'm going to allow it one more time to come in, extend it out, and lengthen. And then keep that leg super long. Keep the right, this is my left, long, and hug the right knee in. And just stay like that. Try to bring the toe on the floor instead of turning a little bit in. So turn it out. It'll just a subtle movement, like internal rotation of that toe. Really wake up the leg. Hug the right knee in to the chest. Relax, breathe. Soften the leg, allow it to drop. Lengthen both legs, lengthen both arms. Overhead, get long, get tall, reach overhead. See if you can be a little bit extra long and breathe, and try to flatten your middle back again here. It's a lot of work here. Just try to flatten your back to the floor, and then allow the arms, the low back to relax. Replace the feet on the floor, both feet on the floor, and then bring your hands back to your body. And I'm going to just do the same little flow, just kind of like waking up those hips just by kind of shaking the right knee a little bit in and loosen up the toe and the foot. You can just kind of feel like the foot is being beat by something, and you want to shake it out, and then shake the whole leg. Wiggle and shake, wiggle and shake, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. A little faster, move it with your hands. Very good. And then holding the knee just a little bit, bring it out to your right rib cage and back a little bit to the midline, and out and in. And if it's too far to grab it, you can use the hand behind the thigh, out and in. And sort of like checking how much it allows to open. Then bring it back to where you think is neutral. And then you're going to lengthen the leg slowly. I don't remember if I bend it. Let's bend it again. So sorry, sometimes I think I'm losing it. I don't remember what I did, but it's all good. Bend it. And then this time, just let your hands go, and very gently, little bit of core engage, and send the leg nice and slow. So before it touches the ground, rebend it. Bring it in very slowly, like you're checking on your leg how much Can you lengthen? How much does it take to be a little bit off the ground before you need to bend it? Bring it in and up. Lengthen, send it forward really slowly. Now stay with the leg on the floor. Right leg, try to bring the toe a little bit inward. So instead of having it out, bring it in as you hug the other knee in. Hug the left knee in now. Feel the legs coming in, drawing out. Really working on the glute area and see if you can soften all the area on the low back. So opening the hips, dissolving any tension. And then relax the leg. We're going to just soften both legs forward. Bring your arms overhead again. Relax and lengthen. Maybe point the toes. And then you're going to bring your arms up. Shoulders stay, arms long. And then you're going to bend your legs and just going to lift your legs. Okay, so legs are up, arms are up. It looks funny on the screen. And you're going to cross the wrist and cross the legs, cross at the wrist, and then just open and close, open and close. I'm not going big, and my legs are not straight. They can be a little bent. If you want to get a little more engaging, you can go open and close and open as much as you can. Cross, cross, open, open, cross, cross, and open. And then bring everything in. So you're going to just hug your knees in, stay in this Apanasana or like a supine child's pose and rock side to side. Just soften here, just relax as much as you can. And then you're going to bring your feet both down. And then see how much you can walk your feet forward to the edge of your mat, keeping the feet flat, keeping the low back engaged. Walk the feet a little forward. And inch a little forward. Inch a little more. Still have your feet flat, inch a little bit more. You're going to feel it on the top of your legs and the top of your feet. Inch a little bit more. Walk a little bit more. Before your toes want to lift, one more. Very good. And then walk your feet in. Walk your feet in one more time. Just one more time. Just relax here with your feet and go out. So you go on your pinkies and back to your feet flat. So go on the pinky side. So open the inner thighs, flatten both feet, both toes, open, go on the pinky side. And then out. Good. And then stay down. So we're going to do a couple of bridges. Please don't be in your biggest stretch. Just nice and easy with your bridges. You can have your hands along your body and just go up with both feet down. And then lengthen a little bit more. Push your knees forward. Engage your glutes a little bit. Keep your face relaxed, your chest relaxed, shoulders relaxed. You can engage your arms a little bit, flattening your palms and the back of your arms. And slowly take your time to gradually lower all the parts of your spine. All the parts of your spine. All right, thank you so much. So this is our little part of our supine or low back. Resting on your back. And I'm gonna roll onto my belly. So please take your time. You can go, bend your knees, go to one side. You can do it in little steps. You're gonna go on to your front part of your body. And we're gonna do like a side crocodile. So this is Indian called crocodile. I'm just gonna turn the lights more so you can see more. That's super good. You can see the mats and the colors that go on the belly. So this is crocodile. So you cross your arms at the front You can stack your hands or grab the elbows. You can put your forehead there and lengthen both legs. Long, press your toes, pubic bone. All right, and then see if you can close it actually a little bit more. So you're gonna walk. You're gonna have to lift your head a little bit and walk your elbows a little bit to one side. Walk your elbows, your arms to the side, and just stay here. So it's a back, like a side bend, keeping your hips down. You can also bring the feet a little closer. If it's too much, just relax your feet. Just try a little bit and lower your face. Walk your feet back behind your hips. Walk your elbows forward. Just relax at the center. This is a name taken from the yin practice, which is another style of yoga that takes a lot on shaking and stretching the fascia. Walk your elbows now, like shimmer just the top body, a little bit to the left, and maybe your feet a little bit to the left. Lower your head. Anytime you feel you went too much, you cannot breathe, just return. You can go a little deeper. See if you want a little deeper, you can walk your feet a little to the same side. If there's a pinching on your low back, just relax. Come back, come back, come back. And then very gently, just transition. You're going to bring your hands gently, gently, gently under your shoulders. You can widen your legs just a tiny bit. And just without a lot of pressure, come up a little bit like you're sticking your head up and using a little bit of strength with your hands. So careful with your low back, and then slowly peel down, lower all the way down. And we'll do a little bit more, a little different. So you're going to reach your hands, keeping your feet on the ground, keeping your hands reaching to the feet. Again, do the same thing. So it's a little bit of just reaching up. Your chest is up, reaching your fingers, hands to the feet. And then staying a little bit high. See if you can bring your arms out to the sides and lower down. And bring your hands back in. Bring your feet, tuck your toes, and lift up. So we're going to take a little child's pose. Open your knees to the corner of your mat if you want. And sit back onto your feet. Arms reach forward. Head lowers to the mat or to a block. If it's too much, you can cross your arms, set your forehead there. So we'll take a couple of moments here on the child's pose. 3 breaths is great. Inhales and exhales. Fill up and empty. Lower a little more sitting onto your feet. Lower your face. Relax your shoulder blades and face and belly. And if your arms are forward, bring your hands in. And we're going to come up on the knees, on the shins. You need to double your mat. You put one mat on top of the other. You can double your mat by do this kind of movement to have more of like a comfort on the knees. You're going to slowly rise up. And now I'm just going to have to move the screen just a little bit. So we're going to bring your arms up. Your arms are high. And your knees don't have to be together. They can be a little bit hips distance. You're going to use your core here, okay? So as you reach your arms, you're going to bring your hips forward and then start to bring the hips back as you want to sit on the feet, on the heels, and your arms reach to the top. Go really slow. Go really, really slow. Once you feel your hands are touching, your hips are sitting down, or maybe your hands touch the floor and the hips don't make it, just relax. Then this is not so easy to come up again. Come up, press your knees, press your shins, inhale, Use your core. Come on up, inhale, lengthen up. From here, you're going to open your arms, back to center, open the other side, and up again. Lengthen, hips forward, and then start sending the hips back. Arms go forward, use your core, use your patience. Feel the floor is coming, is coming, is coming, is coming, and then hands touch. Maybe the head lowers, maybe you sit all the way. And then start pushing, using your core. Inhale, coming up, lengthening up, lengthening up, lengthen up, arms high, and then open twist. And then up, open twist. Arms rise, and this time we're going to go lower, 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 and stay. Just stay. So we're going to rest. Take your time. Slowly, 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 touching, touching, touching. Child's pose. You can open the knees again and let yourself relax here. All right, bring your hands in. Start coming more of a familiar kind of tabletop. Do a little bit of really, really patient and slow sensation on cat and cow. Arms can bend, arms can be straight. Your head can be in the equation or not. You can keep the movement just to your low back and rib cage and spine, or you can add the head, bend your arms. You can make it more organic, move into it. You can just allow yourself to play here. And just really see if you can soften. All right, and then bring your knees a little closer. See if you can maybe stay with your hands and just turn your feet out to one side and then back behind you. And then the heels and the feet go to the second side. So you just kind of swing your feet in and out. You end up swinging your hips. Awesome. All right. So you're on hands and knees. Just separate your legs just a little bit more. And I'm going to look and I'm going to step my right leg forward. I'm not going to go up to dog yet. Not yet. Okay. Right foot. You can use your blocks here. Step forward. Okay. Step your foot forward. If you didn't make it, make it. So wiggle it, help it. So it's there. Okay. So right foot forward, dig that right heel, the back knee is down. Your foot, your toes can be tucked or not tucked. And you're going to slide your hands on the leg. You're going to come up with the hands on the leg. Take a moment to be here. It's a little bit of balancing, a little bit of lifting. See if you can send the knee a little bit like a lunge. And then up. And one more. Okay, see from here, very gently, see if you can straighten, straighten, straighten the leg. Maybe straighten the leg that was lunging, and lift both arms out. Okay, open up, flex your foot on the floor. We're going to bring the arms down, or maybe from the back up. Lengthen here, and if you want, fold to the leg. So you can rebend it and then re-straighten it, or go here all the way down to the block, fingertips or floor. You can also bend it and then try to sit back and see if you can straighten it more. And let's just come up again, come on up. So from there, rebend it. If we were straight, rebend it, step a little forward, and then just step back the leg. And we'll do the other side. So step the left foot forward, walk it there, help it there. Left foot forward, take your time. And see that the legs are, the The front knee is on top of your ankle, and the back knee under your hip, and inhale, coming up. You can bring your hands on your front of your leg. So you don't have it. It looks like I'm in a straight line. So you can really have one foot out, and so you're separate from the angle. It looks like it's a line. So it's not a straight line. Nice and separation. Okay, so go a little forward and back. Breathing here all the time. One more. I'll see if you can straighten the leg. See if you can maintain a little bit of balance. Straighten the leg. I'm flexing my toes, and then I'm going to reach my arms back and forth. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. A lot of balancing, a lot of power here. Bring your arms up just for breath, and slowly to the floor. Slowly, far away. If you need to rebend, you step the foot, or if you can lower, you lower down. You can do either just to get that hamstring stretch. You can help it along and fold. Breathe here. Again, you can have blocks to help you. You can rise up a lot and you can have a little bend on that front leg. Lean forward, bring the leg back again. And then from here, we will go to our first dog. Okay, so tuck your toes. It's going to be a dog with bent knees. So gentle first down dog. So tuck your toes and keep the knees bent and stay with knees bent. Arms super strong, as much as straight as you can. Lift your tail and push on the floor with your hands as you lift your tail. Belly goes in. Arms hug your shoulders to the ears. Bending the legs and feeling how your tail is reaching high and your hands are really pressing all the parts of your hands. Bending my legs a lot and taking a few breaths here. You can pedal here. Take your time in this dog. If you need to take a break, you take a break. You're going to step forward, walk forward, and just take maybe your hands to your center or walk your feet to the center, walk to the front, wherever you are, just fold. You close the gap, hands and feet come forward together for a forward bending. Bend the legs if you want to. Move your heels side to side if you like to. Grab the elbows is another option. Head is super heavy and floppy. And you can also have your hands, if they reach the block, on the block, just have them super heavy. And bending and slowing up, back to standing up. Slowly, slowly up to your feet. To your first standing movement, standing in your Tadasana. And feeling your feet, all parts of the feet. The heels, the toes, make sure they're not out, they're not pigeon, they're not one out, one in, they're nice and parallel. Wherever you are, in the back or the front of the mat, just for reasons of the being in the Suma, I'm at the back. All right, so just bring your arms both like a big circle and maybe send the hands to the back and lower them. So see if you can bring your shoulders and arms along as you come to big circles. And one more. Big circles, both circles. Okay, and then see if you can send it back behind and forward and down. If you have any issues with shoulders, just really be very careful. You can diminish the distal, the distance from your shoulder to your fingers. Just one more. Very good. Okay, we're gonna stand a little bit on one leg. Okay, so see if I'm gonna go on my left, I'm gonna have my hands on my hip, really ground that left leg and lift your right knee high. Okay, I'm gonna open up to the side, to the same side, bring it in and down. So very simple. Okay, so I'm not doing the tree, not yet. Right foot anchors, lift your left leg as much as you can. Maybe bring your heel is lifted and flexed open, and in and out and in, and then lower it down. Okay, so what I'm going to do is do like a Ganesha dance. Ganesha is it's a beautiful, not easy, but it's fun to do. So it's the same thing on the left. Okay, and you're going to lift your leg, your right leg high, and you're going to open the foot a little bit. So you open the knee, foot is out a little bit. You're going to bring your hands to prayer at the heart, and the same leg of the leg that is straight, same hand is going to go up, and the other hand goes down. So one hand over, one hand to the waist. This is your Ganesha, and you can slide left and right. And bring your hands to prayer again. Bring your knee forward and step down. Shake it up. Awesome. Same thing, nice and slow. So you end up being with this dance of the arm like that, actually, right? And like that. And the foot is up. Okay, so let's do it by piece. Right foot stays, lift your knee, open, bring your heel to the inner leg, to the thigh. The hand, same on the leg, lifts. Okay, you can have the hands bent. You can also have the hands face you, up and down. And then you go left and right. And you swing. So I'm losing it too. All right, bring your hands together, prayer, and down. All right, shake it out. So squat a little bit here, squat a little bit, and bring your hands back. So the hands reach behind like a swing, and then forward, back. And then stay here, breathe here, breathe here, breathe here. Squat a little more, squat a little more. And then come up, chair squat. And then come up again, all the way up. And then see if you can come up on your tippy toes and be here strongly, reaching all the fingers, staying strong in your legs, a little shaky and wiggly, maintaining your patience. Hands to prayer and lower your heels. Beautiful. Shake it out, shake it out. Okay, so if you are at the top of your mat or at the back of your mat, all you're going to do is transfer out. So we're going to have nice wide stance, horse stance, or temple. Now see if you can have your toes out. Toes out and heels in. All right, and then you're going to just bring your hands on your legs and go up and down. And you can go a little side to side. And then go up and down and side to side. up and down, side to side. All right, and then from here, you're going to rise up. You're going to bring your toes in. You're going to interlace as much as you can or get a strap. Take a huge breath. Lift your heart. Open. Squeeze your shoulders. And with that length, long torso, start coming forward, chest forward, arms lift. If it's too much, keep your hands with no lace on your low back. Otherwise, fold down to your legs. Wide-legged forward bending. Release your hands eventually down the legs or swing them out. Grab the big toe, grab the pinky side, fold down. Take a few breaths here. You can go left and right. You can bend your legs. Really press your outer pinky side. Really lift your arches. Really feel the legs engage and feel your torso really heavy, whatever variation you did. Maybe the hands grab the big toes. Maybe the hands are under your face. Maybe the hands are outside your ankles or your heels. Just be here without rushing out. Letting the head again be heavy, tractioning your neck, relaxing shoulders. And slowly you're going to undo that. So hands on blocks, on hands. Walk your feet, bending the legs a little bit, hands maybe on the legs, or go out and back strongly out of that shape. Take your time. Good. Very good. So from here, we're going to flow into a very, very traditional, something you know, warrior two, reverse warrior, without going down or going up, just reverse warrior and warrior two and side angle. So I'm going to go to my left. So my right foot is going to turn in just a little bit, and I'm going to turn my left foot out. And then from here, I'm going to bend my front leg. Okay, so I'm bending my front leg as my back leg is straight and arms open. Very straightforward. Look over your left finger. If your head doesn't make it, don't worry about it. Keep the legs, reverse it. You know how to do this. Breathe your rib cage on the front and side angle. Nice and slow, nice and easy. Your gentlest side angle. Make sure this knee doesn't buckle in, doesn't roll out. Hand on the leg, arms goes high. And you could look up at your hand. Open the collarbones. Feel the back foot's really straight. Feel the glute engaged. Feel the toes in the front. Open up. And then from here, come on up. Inhale. Straighten the legs and turn the feet in. And one more time. Heels in, toes out. And now we're going to do the temple. More like a temple squat or goddess. Come on down. And then 5-point star, everything straight, legs straight, arms straight, 3 fingers straight, toes and fingers out. Lower your hands to your hips, and we'll do that little thing on the other side. Turn your back foot in, turn your right toes out, feel the legs. You can feel maybe heel to heel or heel to middle arch. So start sliding the knee. Eventually one day, we want to have that thigh like that. So you want to have that thigh one day parallel. I can't even do it. So you really want to slide down and your knee should remain on top of your ankle. So see how much you can feel that. Torso in the middle, arms open, look to your right. Okay, and then reverse it. Arm to the ear, really keep the legs engaged as you do a little bit of twisting. And then side angle, bend the arm, come on the thigh, left arm up, open. So don't disengage your back leg, super straight. Feel the back foot, glue to the ground, engage the pinky foot, and then open the collarbone. Arm is resting. Make sure the knee sometimes wants to go in. Just have it over your ankle and open. Push the feet, inhale, and straighten up as much as you can. Toes in, both toes in. Awesome. And then we're going to go down again. Okay, so nice and slow with open legs, toes in, go down again. Okay, see if you can bring your hands in, maybe walk your feet a little closer, maybe walk them back and get two more, maybe like your dog feels really good after that white dog. So it's a normal Adho Mukha Svanasana. Be here, be patient. And I'm going to do a variation of a side plank. So come to a little bit of plank from your dog, not full plank, just a little bit, and step your right foot to the middle of your mat. Boom, step the right foot. And I'm going to turn the toes to the right, and I'm going to go on the pinky side. And I'm going to turn all the toes, pushing on the right leg, and my left pinky support, and the right arm up. And then roll back, hand back, and step back. Take a dog shape and bend your legs. Come a little bit to a kind of like a plank, not full plank, just a little bit, to step the left foot halfway, to turn the toes out to the left. So left toes to the middle, they turn out, and you end up going also on the pinky side, on the right leg, on the back leg, and you can lift your arm, bring your hand down just for a breath, step back, and we're going to take a child's pose. So please come onto your knees, relax your arms. You can have your hands go to your feet, rest your forehead, or stay up on any version of child's pose. You start your breathing. I know you have, but just really feel that you can always allow any tension that was brought up by balancing and holding and trying to maintain the grace, to just relax it. Don't worry about it. I know it's sometimes we don't have the balance. Sometimes we have no concentration, or sometimes it's just not happening. That's okay. Not happening is okay. All right, I just want to do about two of these two seated poses. Very familiar. All right, so just the legs forward, nice and straight. You can separate the legs. Separate the legs. And just roll out 3 times. And then change, forward, out, and in. Really roll those ankles, feel the whole leg, really powerful. All right, and then from here, you're gonna cross at the legs, lift both hands up, lengthen here, and then fold nice and slow. It's not how deep you fold, it's how you enter with a long spine, with your spine straight, and then allow yourself to reach a little deeper. And then soften your hips here, allow them to open. Allow your face to soften and your hips slowly start feeling a little deeper. You can go a little deeper, you can go a little side to side. Thank you, low back. Thank you, hips. Thank you, breath. Slowly return. and see which one is in front, so we can just cross the legs manually or recross your legs. Go a little forward, so move the flesh in your tushy. If you have it, send it back. Lift up, 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 lengthen, 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 lengthen. With that length, reach forward as much as you can, and then your hands drop. Okay, so your hands can drop closer next to your hips, and just have a little straight spine, not rounding. Eventually round your shoulders, but start with the straight spine, maybe a little side to side, and drop slowly or stay with the support of your arms. And slowly, slowly take your time to come back up. Release your legs. One more time, just shake them out. Wiggle them. And then I'm going to do a twist here. Okay, so I'm going to do a twist with one leg forward. So just going to bend one leg and then bring the foot out. Okay, so when you bring the foot out, don't bring the heel, don't bring your heel up, or just really step on the foot. So step on it, and then turn to the knee, hug the knee, embrace the knee, and your other hand on the side or behind the hip, and breathe and twist, breathe and twist, and breathe and twist. Take a few breaths here. Squeezing and compressing your belly, fully stepping, both legs engaged. Turn to the center. Awesome. And this leg, you're going to bring it back in and just allow it to open like a book, like a half a butterfly. So one leg, the leg can be out more, in more, whatever you wish, whatever you have in your body. Turn your torso as if you're twisting over that extended leg. Lift your arms, lengthen, lengthen, and feel like you're twisting, twisting, twisting towards that leg. With that twist, fold towards the leg. Then your hands drop, grab your foot, your heel, or hands relaxed next to each side of your leg. One more breath. And slowly coming up. All right, then we're just going to shake it out. Do the same thing, really a little quicker. So left knee and out, step on it. So maybe it goes like that. Just really step on it. So you're really having the belly squished and the rib cage, and then you grab it, hold it, and then use your floor behind you or your mat behind you to lengthen and twist. And allow yourself to breathe here. Remember, if you lose the posture, go back or just give it up a little bit and then return to the front. Just uncross. You can manually do this and bring the heel inside the top of your thigh. Open the other knee, just drop it out. Lengthen. So I'm going to turn towards that extended leg. So if it's out, you have to turn more. So maybe bring it a little closer. Lift your both arms. Lengthen, 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 and then fold. Taking a couple of moments here again and exercising patience, try to not think of other things and try to think of how you have the sensation, maybe behind your thigh, maybe your low back. There should be no tension in your face or teeth or throat. Let's go back onto our back. So take your time. Go onto your backs. If you have a strap, please get a strap. If you low back, you're lying back. Just take a moment to feel how you feel. I just don't do anything. I just want to see my leg is going to make it. Okay, perfect. Okay. So knees are bent, feet are flat. Just take a moment here. I have my strap. I still feel a little bit of pumping, so allow your sensations to relax. And we're going to start with the right. I'm going to start with the leg that is closer, my right leg, and I'm going to bring the strap behind the toe mounts here or on the arch, whatever feels good, and lengthen the leg. See if you can maintain your femur plugged on the ground. And relax your arms and shoulders. The arms can straighten up the strap or bring your arms even if you have the length close to the ground. My left foot is on the floor. My left knee is bent. Right, so I'm going to do this with the left leg extended. You don't have to. So I'm going to extend my left leg long. My right leg is up. This is Supta Parangustasana. And then see if you can bring your right strap onto the right arm, just one hand, left arm out to the side. So left arm either up or to the side, and open the leg just a little bit out to the right. Keep your hips, both hips down. Bring it back to center. Change the arm. So now grab it with your left. Right arm out, or maybe the thumb right on the crease of the hip, and then bring the leg just a little bit across, just a tiny bit across. You'll feel it right away. Come back to center, bend your leg. See if you can keep this strap and just bring the knee over to your armpit for a half happy baby shape with your strap. And then relax the strap, relax the leg, bring both feet on the ground. Relax the effort. And we'll do that starting with both feet on the floor, and then same thing with the left. Extend the leg, keep the hip down. If you lifted your arms, just relax your arms and shoulders and face. Try to keep the leg not close, just over your hip. So don't bring it in, just keep it over. Your femur bone is plugged in. Feel this. Just I'm going to straighten the right leg. both legs straight. Try to bring this toe on the floor in. So bring the toe inward. And you're going to open the right arm out and left leg out. It doesn't have to be a lot, just a little bit. Keep the hips down. Bring it to center. Maybe switch the arm, bring the leg just a tiny bit across, left arm out. Just past the midline. Keep the hips down. Or bring the hand right on the hip. Center. Use the arm to bend the leg. Or start bending the leg and bring the arm, the knee towards the outer shoulder. Right leg is still long. All right, release it. Now, if you have a block, I want to do like a restorative bridge. If it's too much, the block is too much, you can do lower like a cushion or a pillow, or maybe maybe a blanket. Yeah. So lift your hips and place the block right on that sacrum bone. And stay here for a moment. Now, if you have more, allow to have the block in the longest, so not flat, like in the longest, the second one. See if you can maybe get a little higher and place that on that sacrum bone. And see if that's too much. It's too much. Just change your mind. Maybe the second, but across. Yeah, that's better. Has to be placed so when you lift your legs, you feel like you're okay. Okay, so you're going to lift one leg and maybe both legs. See if you can lower and switch it. And lower down one leg at a time and switch it. So you don't have to touch, but if you touch, that's great. Touch and lift and touch. One more. Then switch it. And see if you can bring both feet down. You can widen them. You can also maybe lift both hands over the head. Maybe cactus, maybe T. Maybe you just bend the legs a little bit. Breathe here. Release your hands. We're not going to stay long. We should stay long, but I'm not going to. Just bend your legs, feet on the ground. And just not much, just stay here and see if you can have your legs just nice and floating up. Not much to be done. Just the legs. Maybe look at your toes. Maybe see how pretty they are, or maybe how they are not. You haven't looked at your toes. If you have socks because it's cold, then yeah. But yeah, like the toes and the ankles, and or maybe close your eyes. Just have the legs reversing its circulation, having the veins and the arteries float inversely. All right, then slowly bend your legs. Find the feet, find the floor, push the feet, and release your block. You should feel like a lot of space here on the tunnel. All right, right foot is going to cross, right ankle on the knee. Please flex the toes. And take a moment here. And just, I know it's almost time, but we'll take a couple of minutes here. Just this one is really, really, really good. If you want to bring your legs up, you bring your legs up. If you want to draw your arms through the legs. That's great. Do whatever you want to do to add or do nothing. I'm staying here. And what I'm going to do, if you did the lifting or whatever you added, come back to the crossing of the leg. So crossing the leg over, just like you're crossing one leg over. Then I'm crossing my right over my left, and I'm going to walk my foot a little bit to the right and shift my hips a little bit to the right so I can kind of help my twist a little bit more. So I'm shifting my hips a little, and then I'm going to take my twist, my both legs over to my left side. If this is horrible, just uncross and let the knees go to the side. You can also put the block in between and have the legs crossed. Or if you cross the legs, you can have the block under your thigh and open the arms, either one hand to the thigh or one arm towards the top of your mat. All of these are optional. You can just uncross the legs. You don't have to look to the right. You can look forward. And you can also just do any twist here with the legs to one side. And the arms can be anywhere you want. Just feel that your low back feels comfortable, that your legs and your hips feel comfortable, that your shoulders are relaxed, and you're allowing the shape to open, right? More places where sometimes we just reach when we do the yoga, we open new places, new highways, new deliveries, new pathways. All right, let's come out gently. See if you organize yourself back into the center of your mat. Bring your arms close to your body, left ankle, supine pigeon, figure four, flex your toes. Take a moment. Allow yourself to see if you added some stuff on the first side. Meet the second side. See how this feels. And feel both hips down, both shoulders equal, jaw, face, and head relaxed. Okay, so nobody's doing anything. If you want it, just cross the legs. So slide, crossing the legs, slide. Then I'm going to kind of push my foot, lift my hips just a tiny bit over to my left, and my knees are going to go to my right. Now here you can see, or more better, I guess that you can put a block and drop onto the block. You can also cross and open with the block in the middle, with the block under. And you can just be here on this crossing, right hand on the leg, left arm high or left arm out, and you can look to your right, center, or left. And wherever it feels like you cannot be comfortable, you're not allowed to breathe, just go back and change your mind and find some comfort, find something that helps you to be in the shape and to breathe and still feel like um, you're twisting and wriggling tension. So we create tension. Open. So squeeze and open, squeeze and open. And start slowly. You're bringing your hand closer, uncrossing, or bringing your feet on the ground. Let's do one happy baby. So the full happy baby, just make it so it's really relaxed. So you just kind of bring your knees out and you can just rest here. You can rock a little bit. So just feel now your low back is on the ground. You can have your arms around your legs. You can also do more engaging, more power to the knees, to the armpits, and grab the big toe or the pinky. We can just have it really nice and bright and just relaxed. Whatever you want to, just feel the inner thighs. All right, and then slowly hands around outside your knees. Bring your knees together. And then you're going to just lift your shoulders off the ground, lift your head off the ground, hug your arms around your thighs or your knees, and squeeze, squeeze like a tie ball. So this is a little bit of core as you're like really squeezing your shoulders, shoulders a little higher, head tucks in to the chin, nose to the knees, squeeze, squeeze. Get a little bit of a core here, and then relax. And then two more times, hugging, squeeze, like a tight little baby, squeeze and relax. And last one, squeeze, 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 big the knees to chest and relax the shoulders, the head, and the face. And when slowly take your final shape, any shape. So you can have supta. So this is the cobbler's pose on your back. You can have blocks, of course, under your thighs to support. You can also place a blanket over your belly. Feels really good to support your belly. If it's too heavy, then don't use it more than like a minute. If you want to more extending your legs out, take a lot of space, send each leg to each corner of the leg. And you can have your hands on the belly or even outside your mat with the palms facing up, shoulders open, shoulders almost tuck a little bit under. So feel like your chest is open. You can stay in Supta Baddha Konasana for a couple of moments and then you can lengthen your legs. So whatever you choose, go back to how we started feeling, scanning from your head to your forehead and to your cheeks and relaxing the face and going to relaxing the jaw and the throat. Feel the head heavy. If you want to support your head, put a blanket also behind your neck. And from the shoulders, relax your arms, your elbows, your wrists and fingers. And slowly go back to center of your body where you have your heart and lungs, your navel, your belly, your lower abdomen. Feel that you relax these areas. Let the breath relax. Let the sensation be peaceful and easeful. Let the breath go. Imagine just relaxing your legs, your thighs, knees, ankles, toes. Front body relaxed. Feel the eyes and the eyelids going sort of floating to the back of your brain. Feel the jaw slack. And feel a little bit of that rise and fall on your belly. Resting very easy, peaceful, quiet, silently, letting the body be as is in its kindest, truest state, where it can replenish, recover as you let go, psychological and emotional tension. Sometimes just letting the body rest in awareness. Sometimes it's better than having a night that you didn't sleep well. Sometimes these yoga classes can help you, like a power nap of 10 minutes, 15 minutes if you have the time. And it's okay. Sometimes the mind just takes you somewhere. It's okay. Let the mind take you. You just don't allow it to affect you. You just keep resting. You see the thought, and then another thought. You let it come, you let it go. You say hello, you say, okay, I see it. It's okay. I'm going to let you rest. I'm not going to bring you back. You know how to bring yourselves back to your bodies very gently. Please don't come out fast. You probably are in need to rest a little bit longer. Please respect your body. This is what we learn in our yoga, to respect. If the body rests, needs more rest, that's what you need. So stay in your houses, stay in your shape. Namaste, everybody. We'll see you next week. Namaste. Thank you so much for today.